Tonight, in 7 major cities, 852 children enrolled in public schools will go to bed in a hotel or a motel because that's where they live.
They are part of a larger, more troubling statistic. 10 on Your Side has learned there are just under 3,000 homeless children in our area's schools. And while ordinances on the peninsula are designed to crack down on crime, Andy Fox uncovered they're also impacting law-abiding families who have nowhere else to go. Andy?
That's right, Nicole. And all those statistics for the 7 cities right here in Hampton Roads. The intent is to get better code compliance in hotels and motels to cut down on crime. But the new laws are also impacting vulnerable families who must live in hotels and motels because utilities are included in the weekly rent. The Pennington family rented a home until it was condemned. They have bad credit, no money, so this motel room is their new home. Son Christopher. Do you like living here?
It's better than living on the streets.
I have a crock pot right here, which I got from a thrift store.
They've been here since March 15th.
Because I can put chicken in it. I mean, I can boil stuff.
Hampton and Newport News do not want the Penningtons or anyone else living for extended periods in hotels and motels without kitchens. So they enacted similar length of stay laws. It shall be unlawful for any person to stay longer than 30 days in a 60-day period.
Doing the best you can, doing whatever you can to survive, and you have to move after 30 days. I think that's just ridiculous.
Newport News City Manager Jim Borey.
We're talking about a hotel room which was really not meant as an extended stay. It was not meant as a place where people would plug in microwaves, burners and other things to become real hazards.
I have the skillet right there where I fry my fish and stuff like that. You can do bacon and eggs. You can just about put anything in there. So it's actually like having a stove.
We've seen a lot of drugs and prostitution in some of these establishments. That's not why we're doing it. We're doing it to have a better place, a more economical place for people to live that's safe and secure.
And that is the disconnect our investigation uncovered. The difference between well-intentioned city law and the reality check of day-to-day survival.
If I had better living conditions, why would I have went to a hotel in the first place?
Hampton Assistant City Manager Jimmy Gray.
I mean, sometimes those permanent occupants in hotels are the reason why you have the criminal activity.
Here's the problem. Children like 6-year-old Anthony Barber, who just got off a school bus at a Hampton hotel, and innocent families get caught in the crosshairs of the law.
Why do you live in a hotel?
Because we don't have a house.
This man's daughter just got off the school bus at the hotel. He doesn't want to be identified because for over a year he's lived in a hotel in violation of the new ordinance.
It's rough going from, being laid off for 5 years to trying to, support your kids, and, City of Hampton's just trying to knock you down when you're already down.
The ordinances have exemptions to keep people from becoming homeless. If you get an approval, Hampton has a 30-day extension, Newport News a 90-day extension.
And we won't create homeless people in this process.
No, I don't.
Why would you not believe that when the city's saying we are not going to make these people homeless?
I wouldn't believe it because they're not in my shoes.
And just to make sure no one is thrown out on the streets, Hampton and Newport News go even further. The hotel-motel stay becomes open-ended, may be extended in writing by the zoning administrator with no period of time noted. Those we interviewed say the ordinance puts undue pressure on families already under pressure just to survive.
It's like we're maintaining where we're at, and then all of a sudden there's this rule that kicks in. Okay, 30 days, bye.
Why do you have the policy?
I mean, if we're not gonna go in and put people out on the street, but we are gonna require the hotel owners to comply with the policy.
You can't help but see little people and want to help.
Jamie Abbott operates HotelKids.org. She and her mother buy food, clothing, and other supplies and deliver them to people like Christopher and his family. Now he has new shoes.
We've got parents that are tucking their kids into the backseat of cars because of the ordinance.
Newport News wants the hotel-motel families to work with Human Services to get help.
But are you really reaching out and providing these services?
Yes, every single person that has any issue whatsoever, we will provide them services.
What if they give you city workers to help you transition to another place to live?
I'd like to see that. Call me then.
You don't believe that?
Call me then. Call me. I don't see it.
We told the Penningtons to go to Human Services. They say they were told at this time there are no services available. They were given these numbers to call. They could find no help there either.
We've asked.
So many waiting lines, and they're not accepting new clients.
And just feel like we just got turned down.
No services available now. The ordinance is so new. Hampton and Newport News say they do not have any statistics as to whether the new laws are actually cutting down on crime. We are interested in that. Hampton claims to have placed 7 to 10 families thanks to the ordinance. Both cities say so far no one has been forced out of any hotel or motel due to the ordinance. If you would like to contribute to the Pennington family you saw in our report or hotelkids.org, go to our website at wavy.com and we will link you up. I'm Andy Fox, 10 on your side.